I wish I knew that the money would come with a lot of them. I knew a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some. Finding myself in this moment of life, I sit in my room and stare at this Glock. A nigga like me always keep to himself, but even success will bring you the odds. I'm thinking about days that I wanted a lot. I know some niggas that wanted it too, but how do you move when you just a target for niggas who really just wanna be you? I broke all the rules to get what I got. Never been one to get caught in the ropes. I'm carrying myself like a thug as I'm not, but I'm with the shit if you want to smoke. I know there's some niggas that hate me that I never met, but I guess it's just part of the joke. I got some family and homies that dead it forever, cause I don't be talking to ghosts, no. They told me keep all my enemies close. Fuck all that shit cause we'll never be close. I keep it loaded and never be clipped. The tech out a laser and never be scoped. I don't need plotting wherever we go. I open this book up and read every scroll. It told me if niggas ain't with me, I know they against me. The chapter will never be closed.
You're not my friend, you're my enemy. Choose your side, there's no in between.
And I wish you knew that the money would come with a lot of the. And I know a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some.
Pass my heat is freezing, scrap, let's hope the police don't freeze me. Till these little hoes on recess, all of their hearts get torn to pieces. I'm a demon and a demon, creeping, trying to put a nigga in semen. I'ma get even, Steven, spoiler, so she'll suck my cheek. But bitch, don't lie to me, don't let a nigga in my property. I be in your raw, I be in that pussy, that's my pottery. I turn car to be the cardiac, for real, like heart attack. These expensive, these are farther, ass like where the party at. I fuck ain't called a vet, I'm wrong for that, sometimes I could get real greedy. I turn out a call to set, then I call the hat, no regard for human beings. I turn the bands to ends, I still ain't spend my first advance with it. Plan until the end and even then keep running up
What's up, guys? Anyway.
What's up, guys? How are we doing this evening? We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. Sorry. We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. What's up, everyone in chat? What's up, everyone I didn't say hi to? What's up, Bel Air, Melissa, Megamind, Rush? How are you all doing? What's up, Poor? What's up, Obi? What's up, Jolanda? What's up, Louisa, Pac-Man? What's up, Happy Pappy? What's up, Haz? What's up, Meat Beat? What's up, Chunt? Kyle, how are you? Queef, how are you doing as well? Bluebo, what's up, everybody? How are you all doing? What's up, everybody on Rumble? What's up, Asshole, Patton, Seaweed Sam, your weird aunt? I hope you're all having a good evening. We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. What's up, Elon, Python, Sarah? Tonight we're going to be watching a little bit of King Darson again. Good old King Darson, always putting forth the amazing content. The most delusional, homeless, ridiculous person that exists today. So we have a nice little stupid stream from him. Just a little piece where he talks about calling the police on himself, where I think he said, you know, and not in this stream, but beforehand, I think he said some very, very no-no stuff with calling the police. But it doesn't matter, we'll watch him talk. It's going to be boring as it always is. He's a boring person. And we have a video from Rev. We have a video from Rev, who's finally out of the mental hospital and wants to confirm to everybody, the world at large, that Shani didn't eat him. He's got to make sure everybody knows that Shani didn't eat him. And then when we're done with that, who knows? Maybe we'll finally have time to watch Kay fuck up some bread and butter. Are you excited to watch that? Kay fucked up bread and butter. It's amazing how Kay can do everything horribly. So, you know, with that being said, actually, let's start with Rev. Let's start with Rev, because Darson is long and boring, and Rev is very short and to the point. Rev is very short and to the point, so, Rev is back from the hospital, and he's got a short little video just to let everybody know his status, guys. So let's first check out Rev. the other homeless bum that we watch. Yeah, there he is.
Contrary to popular reports on the Tube News, I am not deceased. I was not murdered by Shanny. I was not cut up into pieces in any way. I am fully and totally...
Such a loving relationship that he has to confirm that with the world, that Shanny didn't cut him up and make him into stir fry. It's amazing. Yeah, it might be a deep fake. It might be a deep fake. Shanny's been very hungry lately and very good with AI.
alive. I'm not going to be talking about my life anytime soon because it's way too. There's a lot of shit going on in my personal existence.
That is right. This time, the 7 millionth time he's tried it. Well, now I'm not going to be talking about my personal life. I got so much shit going on. First of all, no, you're not going to keep your personal life private because you don't. Because the second you need money, you try to tell everybody your personal business, hoping to get you sympathy for money. And also, I had another point. Oh yeah, right. You have no personal business. You have no personal business. You're a homeless idiot who just goes to the hospital to try to not be homeless for a few days, and then you go back and stay with Shandy. You don't have business. You don't have business, Rev.
That I don't want people knowing about at all.
Yeah.
But I'm here at Arby's, and I just wanted to make a video. I've been eating Geisinger behavioral health food for the past week and couple days. So I really have indigestion, and I did the next.
Yeah, I mean, they really can't. The two of them, literally both of them, who sat there going, we're going to be homeless and we're going to be so strong, have been basically taking turns going into the hospital instead of just being homeless, getting a job, trying to find a better plan in life. They're just taking turns going into various hospitals to try to not be homeless for a couple of days. It is pathetic.
Thing for you. So do you like the neck thing? Remember, I'm here for your entertainment. And I am not crazy. Not.
I feel like he's trying to telegraph a Rev crazy arc here. I feel like he's very much trying to telegraph a Rev crazy arc, hoping it really just sparks some views for their channel. That's what I'm feeling off of that video and everything that's been happening. Who knows? Where they'll go with that? We have a video from Shanny where she was streaming for like 20 minutes just complaining about how cold it is outside and how much she misses Rev. I haven't shown it because it was really kind of boring. Even compared to Darson, it was pretty boring, so I don't even think we're going to show it. I think it's still on our channel if you really want to see it, but otherwise, they're still homeless. They're still homeless, wasting hospital resources, refusing to get a job or figure out how to do something besides being homeless. They're wasting their life. And it's a sure plan to never go anywhere. That's what they always do. But anyways, we can move on to old King Darson. Old King Darson, who discusses calling the police on himself. He discussed calling the police on himself for some crazy reason. I was gone half the day, so I missed why. But I'm sure there's a good reason. I'm sure there's a very good reason that no one cares about. So let's check it out.
Now we're just trying to save up for a dab pen.
Gotta save up for a dab pen. The most important thing when you're homeless is dab pens.
They're about protecting the people. They should be on their way to detain me.
Yeah.
I've informed them multiple times throughout multiple days of involving the innocent. They've already done their best to have a conversation with me about it like 4 days ago.
So does that not sound like he called the police to say, if you don't come deal with my trolls, then some innocent people are gonna get hurt? Kind of like off the cuff, making statements to the police to get them to, quickly respond. That might be illegal. That's the feeling I'm getting from that. I don't know.
I talked to them in person. It was a wonderful conversation. They refused to listen to me. So if they refuse to listen to my words, I'm almost certain they'll listen to my actions.
Again, it very much sounds like he's making veiled threats.
A dab pen is a concentrated dose through a 510 thread which is
Oh,
a
yeah, through 510
vaporizer.
thread.
My joke.
You know, he's the exact same person to use a lot of words and never explain anything. A vape pen uses a 510 threaded screw. Like, God, just shut up. Yeah, you're very smart. You know more than everybody. Wonderful, Darson.
Which is a vaporizer disposable. So it's like a chillum. I don't know how to describe it properly if you don't know what a vaporizer is. Do you know what an atomizer is?
Yeah. Why do you think I call him Darson? Why do you think? I mean, I'm sorry. Did you not know that? Was that not clear? I feel like I haven't explained that enough, or maybe often enough. I call him Darson because he is kind of Daniel Larson. So I pushed it together into one word and named him Darson. He's another homeless lunatic who thinks he's gonna be a musician, and he's Darson. He's like Bizarro Daniel Larson. Darson. Yeah. Explain it for the folks at home, guys. Daniel Darson. There you go. Daniel Darson.
They might hold me. I'm really not sure what their protocol is. They might.
Yeah, they probably should. If you're calling them and telling them that someone's gonna get hurt if they don't take care of your trolls, then yeah, they might hold you. And they probably should. They actually probably should.
Hold me.
Yeah,
Based on the shit I said this morning.
Apparently Daniel Larson, the actual Daniel Larson, went to court today. What's his name then? His name is Matt. His real name is Matt. His name is Matt. No, I don't want to say his full name just in case YouTube hates that. But his name is Matt. His name is Matt. Two from Kitty Andra. I bought 4 eco-friendly pens that are made from recycled material and get recycled, and a ½ ounce. And I didn't have to beg today. Beg today. I'm sure that means beg. Big flex. Well, congratulations on helping the environment and getting high with spending your own money. Congratulations. That really is a very well, it's not even an accomplishment. It's what adults should do. So congratulations on being an adult like everybody else and not like Darson.
I think they do have to legally detain me. I did say some whack shit, bro. And then I told him, I says, I'm not showing up in the building like I did the other time. Because you guys stopped me from making phone calls expecting me I'm going to go to the building. I'm not going to the building.
Yeah.
So if you won't let me make phone calls and you think I'm going to go to the building and talk to you, it's not going to happen. You're going to have to...
I mean, he's literally trying to get himself arrested. Maybe he decided, much like Rev, that just homelessness is just too hard. So now he's just going to try to get arrested instead of being homeless. 5 from Rick. Darson is a stanky man. Yeah, I heard that too. Who was telling me? Where is it? Hold on, where were you? I saw you there. There you are. I saw you in your live last night. I was watching. Harley here informed everybody that he does smell. He in fact does smell. Steve was right. He stinks to high heaven. So, you know, score 1 for Steve.
Whoop whoop me and find me. You know what my number is. You know where my location is. You have all this information. You know who I am. If you know that I'm dangerous, then come get me. So I'm done playing games. That's what I told them.
Yeah, he's done playing games.
So they should be on their way to talk to me about it. I'm patiently waiting with my unstable looking ass.
You know, and no one did drop by. Apparently, even the police didn't take him seriously. No one even takes him seriously, even when he's trying to get himself arrested. Because he didn't get arrested today. He was still streaming all day.
Mentally unstable looking ass.
Yeah.
Goofy ass. That is correct, intellectual. That is correct. There.
That's interesting. It has nothing to do with anything, but I remember watching this when I was recording it. He was definitely saying every time. He said, my goofy looking but apparently my automatic bleeper decided that was close enough to a swear word. It's like, we'll bleep that anyway.
They're doing their best to investigate everything. And I am pressing them to escalate.
Yeah, escalating with the police is always a great idea. Always a great idea.
I am escalating and prioritizing justice. I am not...
He kind of is.
Cannot okey doke me.
Can't
okey doke me once. Okey doke me twice.
Okey doke
I'm
twice.
almost certain I'm not gonna let you okey doke me 3 times.
Yeah, you can't fool a fooler, guys. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again, guys. It's channeling his inner GW.
I'm not Mr. Okie Dokie. You're not passing the buck to an invisible entity that I can't see. Like, oh yeah, we're working on that. Who'd you pass it off to? What do you mean you're working on that? You just tried to okey doke the fuck out of me. Yeah, we're working on that. You didn't pass that to anybody, it just fell to the ground.
That was a great visual. He just dropped something on the ground to just show how you've dropped the ball, police. You stupid police who are not helping this crazy homeless person. That was a great visual from the master of streaming.
You dropped the ball. You said you were going to pass it on to somebody. You just dropped the ball. You lied to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. Dang.
I'm confused too. Darson never makes sense. He's just a rambling lunatic, and that's the fun of it. It doesn't matter. Like, I can just chop anywhere from any of his streams when he's ranting about nothing, and it would make as much sense as any of this.
Street spell.
Why,
Jack?
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure when he was actually getting arrested by the police a couple weeks ago, he tried to tell them, do you know who I'm working with? And they just ignored it and continued arresting him. He really thinks he could, lie to the police and say, no, I work with the FBI, and the police would go, oh, I'm sorry, sir. We'll let you go. Secret Agent King Darson.
Are you in Seattle? Why are you being weird?
Yeah, why are you being weird?
I'm buying a dab pen downtown, bro. I should be alright, Jack. Subjecting myself to what?
Literally everyone who ever watches someone on the internet is waiting for their arrest warrant for saying mean things to someone and getting reported to the FBI. I feel like I have at least half a dozen, if not more, people who have threatened to call the FBI on me over the years. Definitely, maybe 10, maybe 12 at this point. I don't know. You haven't been on the internet for more than 2 days if someone hasn't threatened to call the FBI because you were mean to them.
Grown adults making fun of somebody else. That doesn't sound like something a grown adult should be doing.
Grown adults making fun of somebody. He's got to get the police involved, the higher authorities. They're making fun of him. How dare they?
It's all in my head. So I understand you're saying that, but what you're telling me is that a grown adult is misbehaving.
They're misbehaving. He's got to get the principal on their ass. You're not allowed to make fun of him. It hurts his feelings. Get him arrested.
I'm intelligent enough to just directly analyze what you're telling me. People shouldn't be making fun of anybody. They should be living their own lives. It's quite simple. If you were living your own life, you probably wouldn't have time to make fun of anybody. Why am I subjecting myself to what?
It doesn't surprise me at all that he would also be a snitch. Because of course he would be a snitch. On top of pretending to be a cool guy, he would also be an absolute snitch. He's the absolute person that would be snitching on people. He's horrible.
People stalking me? You know, it's all in my head. Did you know that if you were born a woman...
What?
And you got a bouncy tight
ass... Now he goes on an extremely weird rant about how women getting harassed for walking down the street and being a woman is exactly equivalent to him making streams every day and being goofy as hell and people making fun of him. It is exactly the same. Women getting harassed by men who won't respect their autonomy and want to just be a person walking down the street. That's exactly the same as this man who willingly streams himself and puts himself out there for donations every day. It's the exact same thing. And he's going to make that case.
That you put your underwear on, you put your pants...
Why did it start with the underwear? I don't know why it started with the underwear, but sure.
Son, and you walk outside, you go outside.
Yeah.
Right? It's all in my head? Mm-hmm. And did you know that even if you're with your man, you walking down the street, every time you walk past somebody, especially a man, they're looking at your ass. So
and I mean, this is exactly the same thing as willingly live streaming your entire existence to the internet because you're begging them for donations. I mean, this is the exact same thing. A woman who's walking down the street just trying to live her life is the exact same thing as a live streamer putting his life online while begging for donations. I mean, it is literally the exact same thing. And he's being harassed in the exact same way.
All in my head.
Exactly.
Why are you subjecting yourself to that? Why are you subjecting yourself to allowing other men to look at your ass? Oh wait,
Yeah, I mean, because women have to go outside, do anything in the world, buy groceries, go to work, go to the bank, go to the dry cleaner, do anything really in the world, but he doesn't have to live stream himself to the world, and he chooses to. But it's totally the exact same thing. It's totally the exact same thing, guys.
You don't have a choice, do you?
Kitty. Exactly.
So, do you think I have a choice? Bro, me saying I'm asking for it is the same as saying that the women are asking.
He's been asking for new underwear for at least a month, if not longer. I mean, I'm entirely sure he owns one pair of underwear and doesn't even plan to buy a new pair. He's like, I need new underwear. Let me ask everybody for $20 to get new underwear. And then he gets the $20 and then he doesn't buy the new underwear. He just gets another dab pen or a Subway sandwich. And then he waits another day and he's like, I need new underwear, guys. It's like, you should be buying the new underwear. The amount of times people have paid for your new underwear. It's ridiculous.
They have their ass looked at. They're not. Any more than I'm asking to have my ass looked at.
I feel like a professional homeless person would know that, like, that's exactly what you do. You take everything off, you wash it and let it soak in the sink in your hotel overnight. You wake up, you dry it really quickly, and then you leave for the day. Not that I've ever been homeless, but imagine it's a better plan than just wearing disgusting underwear for weeks at a time.
All they did was put their pants on. They're not trying to look sexy.
Yeah, well, you look sexy.
I'm not
right?
trying to have myself be subjected to anything. I'm just being me. Same as a woman walking down the road. But guess what? As soon as she walks past me, I'm gonna look at her ass, huh?
Yeah, if you didn't know. That's why you should never, ever use the blow dryer in a motel. In fact, after I saw that woman cleaning her underwear in the kettle at a motel, don't use anything at a motel. Because people like him stay at it. They use this sink to wash their underwear. They use the kettle to boil it, the blow dryer to dry it off. Just don't stay at a motel. Sleep in your car. Sleep in your fucking car at a rest stop. And just never... People like him stay at the motels. Every time I see him in the motel and his dirty head on one of those pillows, I'm like, you think the person who's getting the room the night after him knows that this filthy homeless man was just sticking his face and hair all over that pillow that you're gonna now sleep on? I would be throwing up. I hate the idea of hotels.
So why is she subjected to me, right? No, there's no difference. No, that comparison is solid. That's a solid comparison, bro. It's a solid comparison. That you can't, that's not something you can...
It's a solid comparison. It's the exact same thing. A woman going outside every day just to live life is the exact same thing as this homeless man who live streams his everyday life because he needs the money because he refuses to work. It's the exact same thing, guys.
Change. That's not something that she can help herself with.
Dude, I mean, I know where you're going with that, but like the fancier the hotel, the more likely people are fucking everywhere in it too at the same time. I mean, like, you can't get away from it. People are disgusting. Either they're being filthy or they're fucking on everything. It's a horrible, horrible world we live in.
She cannot help that she's being subjected to other people's bullshit. Just like I can't help that I'm being subjected. There is no difference. Then you can disagree all the way to the grave, bro. I don't care. You get what I'm saying, LBF? Exactly, he's not being human. You get it, LBF. He's not being human. It's not about, I don't want to agree with him.
I kind of forgot. I'm drinking because I've had a headache all day. So I decided to drink to try to get the headache away. And now I completely forgot we were even watching Darson. I went a whole tangent about fucking the hotels. Continue going on about how disgusting hotels are while he talks, because really, he's boring.
He can't be right. I don't want to admit that he's right.
Yeah, he's totally right.
It's about being human, knowing yourself, knowing, homie,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out. Even if she's with somebody, even if she's holding her man's hand.
That really says more about him than that's the thing with people like him who are too dumb to realize that they're not like the smartest person in the world. That he thinks that everybody thinks just like him and that everybody's gonna be staring at women's asses on the street. And most people don't really pay attention. They're more focused on what they gotta do that day. But he's a little creeper who stares at women's asses on the street, and he's projecting that everybody else must do that. And that's where I don't know where I'm going with that, but that's what I'm saying. Anyways, 2 from J9mm. If any man challenged him, he would fold. Absolutely, absolutely. He's not a man. He's not strong. He wouldn't stand up to anybody.
As soon as they both walk past me, I'm looking at her ass.
Exactly.
Why? Because I'm a man. And I know myself. And I'm open and honest about who I am and my thoughts.
I don't look at anybody on the street. I'm too focused on what I'm trying to do for the day. I'm not staring at people's asses or crotches. But he's a little creeper, and that's all he thinks about because no one will ever touch him.
Different than you. I don't lie to myself. I don't lie to other people. So when you say, oh, why are you subjecting yourself? Me being on the internet and me being in public, being myself, is not...
Being on the internet is not the same as being in public. Live streaming your life because you'd rather get donations on YouTube than work a job is not the same situation as someone who has to go outside and do grocery shopping or live in the world. You're subjecting yourself to people's opinions about you. When you ask them for money, you're inviting the criticism on what you're going to spend their money on. Why you're asking for the money. Are you deserving of this money because you're asking people for the money? It's not the same thing. A woman doesn't have to justify why she decided to go outside today. You absolutely have to justify why you deserve people's money for live streaming your stupid face to the internet.
Not any more or less subjection. Same to where if a woman puts her pants on and walks outside. It doesn't matter if she walks down a busy road or a road with only two people. Those two people are going to stare at her ass.
I'll see you.
The same way that a busy road's going to stare at her ass. Public is public. So whether I'm streaming or whether I'm in public.
Yeah, but the thing is, the big thing. If you turned off the camera, how many people would be watching you sitting in front of that tree being homeless? If a woman was walking down the street with a camera on her ass and going, why are so many people watching this YouTube video and commenting on my ass? People would be talking to her the same way people are talking to you. It's not a fucking apt comparison. He's annoying.
I'm getting subjected.
Yeah,
We're all getting subjected. That's just a goofy choice of words. You chose goofy words to talk to me.
Goofy words to talk to.
You did not make your point. Your credentials are not high enough to talk to me. You're not. See what I'm saying?
Your credentials are not high enough to talk to this man who dropped out of high school in the 9th grade. You're not high enough. You're not smart enough to talk to King Darson, the high school dropout.
You didn't breach past any of my firewalls. It made me go, you know what? I really like your point there, man.
No, because nothing ever would. Because your opinion of yourself is sky fucking high, and your intelligence is fucking dirt low, and you cannot understand how stupid you are and how wrong you are. So you just assume that if you come up with a point, it must be fucking right. No one will ever convince you that you're fucking wrong, because you don't have the ability to consider any point of view other than your own, because you're too stupid.
Pretty much, Stefan, exactly. I can stop beating the dead horse. I made my point.
Yeah.
It's goofy. To shave my beard, $700. I could go for a discount of $500, I think, though. Definitely, Chase. Most of the world is just words.
5 from Handsome Jack. Just want you to know you're appreciated, Steve. Keep being the lovable asshole we all appreciate. Well, thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. Honestly, I'm an asshole for free. I don't come on here and be an asshole for the funds. It's just, it's cathartic for me. It's all fun. But thank you, guys. I appreciate the support.
Most of the world is just words. Most actions that mean anything are either sexual or aggressive. Other than that, it's just words.
That's a disturbing statement from this man. All actions that mean anything are either sexual or aggressive. That's a disturbing statement from this man. That's a very disturbing statement. I feel like I've done lots of things that are neither sexual or aggressive in my life. But, sure. Okay.
No, Jack, I don't. Anybody entering my personal space activates my self-defense mode. Seriously.
And then if you get too close to him, oh man, that's creepy. That's creepy. Well, if you get too close to him, it's either going to be sexual or aggression. So either way, clench your butthole if you do get too close to him.
I almost defended myself when this guy was trying to give me a fist bump.
Yeah, definitely clench your butthole.
I recognized that he was with his kid. So I let my guard down and I says, yeah, this guy's not going to try to hurt me. He's with his kid. But no, I don't meet up with people. I don't talk to people. I'm not friends with anybody. Anybody walking up to me, I immediately defend myself. I don't...
Gotta keep that butthole tight, guys. Keep that butthole tight. And, you just gotta be prepared.
know you, man. I'm not letting you walk up to me. Yeah, Stormy, unless you're giving somebody a handshake, man, most actions aren't anything. They're meaningless.
That really says a lot more about him than about anybody else. It says that most people who encounter him really, really don't like him. And, they don't even want to shake his hand. Like, people come up to me all the time. I talk to them, hold the door for them. Hey, thank you, sir. How you doing today? Oh, I'm having a good day. Shake their hand, give them a little fist bump or whatever. There's lots of interactions you can have in the day that are not aggressive, but no one likes him. So people get anywhere close to him, it's usually because they want to fight him because he's the most annoying idiot in the world.
Actions are sexual or aggressive. Other than that, what are you doing?
Exactly.
You're just talking, right? Words. 2 inches for $70? Probably. But even then, it's pointless.
I mean, I'm not pretty sure, and based on what I heard last night, I'm pretty sure it's true as well. But, I'm pretty sure that, the reason why he's always alone is because he's basically burned through every single social contact he has left in that shitty city he has, and that he's basically, no one wants to talk to him. He doesn't have anyone's house he can crash at, no one he can hang out with all day, so he just sits there alone, and then goes back to the Airbnb alone, because no one can stand him, because he's irritating. Because he's annoying. He thinks he's better than everyone. He thinks he's smarter than everyone. And who the hell wants to hang out with someone like that all day?
It's pointless to just trim my beard. It's not something I care to do. Where am I showing what?
I mean, people tell him, every day, your beard is gross and disgusting. You don't maintain it. It looks like a witch's broom hanging off your chin. It would be nicer if we didn't have to look at that all day. And he goes, well, I don't have to do anything about that. I know everybody else hates it, but I'm going to continue doing it. That is the actions of someone who just makes everyone hate them.
We gotta speak in full sentences. I'm autistic. Why do I always sound like I'm in my feelings? Because I am. I'm going through it. I'm emotionally unstable. I do not care about anything right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Straight up waiting for the feds to pull up and de-escalate.
He wants the feds to pull up and de-escalate. That's usually what happens when federal agents pull up on you because you call them and said some out-of-pocket shit. They definitely pull up and immediately start de-escalating. Say, hey man, are you good? Can we get you a sandwich, a cup of coffee? Take you to a nice warm room, make you feel better, get you a little blanket on your shoulders. They're gonna roll up and make the situation a lot fucking worse. Yeah, the feds are gonna roll up and de-escalate. That's what the police are known for.
Because they're either in protocol mode and they're gonna arrest me, or they're human beings who are about to pull up and be like, yo man, we need to talk.
Oh yeah, the police are gonna sit down with him and have a rap. They're gonna rap back and forth about his situation, and when they're done, they're gonna be like, damn, man, I didn't know how hard you had it. We're gonna go take care of all your trolls for you.
I'm like, really? I've been trying to talk to you guys. It's weird that you think we need to talk now, though, huh? Oh, but all the time I wanted to talk on my hour and my dime, huh? Oh, it just didn't mean anything, right?
Oh my god, that's so sad. That's so sad. So now he's role-playing a little situation where the federal authorities roll up and they really care about his mental health. And then he guilt trips them about how they didn't care beforehand. And then what? Everybody lifts Darson up on their shoulders and say, hey man, you're a really sad boy. We're gonna make sure everyone's nice to you from now on. And the sad part about it all is if anything happened, he would have just gotten arrested. But what's even sadder is the police didn't even show up. They just said, fuck this lunatic. We're not even going to look into it. We're not even coming by. Who cares? It's even sadder. He didn't even get to have the argument he wanted to. He didn't even get to lose the argument. They just didn't come. They just said, fuck you. We don't care.
But I have to escalate it to the point where you want to prioritize talking to me, huh? You to prioritize talking to me or prioritize cleaning up my...
Like a fucking, like a spoiled teenager. Like a spoiled teenager. Yeah, and now you're gonna come and you're gonna feel so bad about this thing you made me do. Like, no, you moron. They would come and arrest you, or what happened is they would just ignore the lunatic.
Mess. Figure it the fuck out.
Yeah,
Worthless
figure it out, guys.
monkeys.
Figure it
You
out,
have
dude.
no idea who the fuck I am, nerd.
You have no idea
If
who
you
I
knew who
am.
I was, you'd fully understand why my behavior is this way. The human beings are not something I tolerate. Not anymore.
Yeah.
That makes me favored. They were waiting for me. That makes me favored. They've been waiting.
I
cared far too much for the human beings. They've been...
You know, I mean, you always love someone who talks about human beings like he's not part of that group. I mean, that really makes people really love you when you start talking down to human beings like you're not part of that group. That makes everybody really think you're cool and smart, and it really makes you know that you're better than them.
Been waiting for me to feel this way.
I know, Jay.
It is necessary, required. I do not favor the human beings.
The human being.
I don't even care about the human beings.
Yeah, you know,
So
that's
now-
actually that's a very solid point. That's a more solid point than I've ever seen in a while. I mean, yeah, if you're not a human being, stop using human currency, stop using human hotel rooms, stop using human dab pens, stop drinking human chocolate milk, and figure out where your alien race lives.
Oh, I'm definitely able to make the decisions I need to make. Without a thought in my mind, I rest easy. It's amazing. Truly is an interesting experience. Definitely loopy, and I hope you can stay. Because it's you know, the good human beings that need...
10 more from Handsome Jack. Every cop in the city has a picture of Darson in their lockers at the precinct. They look at it with sorrow because they can't figure it the fuck out, dude. Yeah, exactly. Figure it the fuck out, Darson. The cops don't care about you. They just pity you. You know every cop in that city already knows him. He's been a problem for years. He's been evicted. He's had to get out of squats. They all know him. Just because he's not constantly getting arrested doesn't mean they all don't know him.
to stay, definitely. I call them Grandma and Grandpa. That's what I call them, Loopy. You know what I'm saying?
Grandma and Grandpa?
The
What
quote
happened?
that I use is very similar to the Iron Giant.
Oh, the
Grandma
Iron
and
Giant.
Grandpa like to feel reassured that the
He really loves those kids' cartoons and movies. He can't seem to grow up despite being almost 30 years old. Talking about the Iron Giant. When was that movie made? Like 92? The Iron Giant. Very relevant.
government has a response for these types of things.
Yeah, the
I
government
am
has a
that response.
Yeah. The government has a response. Just get a fantasy Iron Giant to save the world. There you go.
My job to ensure that everything is as it should be. That when the tree falls in the woods, it makes the correct sound. Wouldn't want Grandma and Grandpa to worry about that. They need to feel reassured and reaffirmed that yesterday's, today's, tomorrow will be the same, allowing them the stability of the construct of civilization in society.
You know, he really thinks if he just keeps saying words that sound large, he's gonna make sense. He's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot. He thinks he has a point. You're a homeless beggar. You're a homeless beggar mad that people on YouTube make fun of you. That's really the beginning and the end of it. He's a homeless beggar mad that people on YouTube make fun of him for being a homeless beggar.
What we call the system. Correct. I've noticed failures in the system.
Yeah, failures in the system.
Why do you
He's
think
the
I'm so
failure.
irritated? Where do you think my emotional aggression comes from? Where do you
He's the failure in the system. The fact that this man who left high school in the 9th grade, who hasn't worked his entire adult life, whose only marketable skill is coming on YouTube and saying, "Who can give me money today?" The fact that he hasn't starved yet is a failure of the system.
think my genuine hatred for the human beings the corruption, the abuse of power. I've spent a lot of time. I'm an anthropologist. I study humans, human behavior, and human culture.
Yeah, the 9th grade dropout is an anthropologist now. He fancies himself an anthropologist too. Something it would take people, I don't know, 7 years of college to be. He fancies himself an anthropologist now.
Sure. I've spent a lot of time.
Yeah.
I just have to update this. Nerd, what's your problem, bro? You must not know who I am, Zook.
Yeah, you
It's
must not know
irrelevant
who he
what I
is.
do and where I go. Eventually, they will find me. And they will correct their mistakes and do their best to apologize all this bullshit.
Yeah, the whole world is going to apologize for making fun of poor little Darson here for being a homeless, ridiculous person.
All this bullshit I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck about. And it doesn't help my behavior with the human beings. I tried to
Human
explain
beings.
to them. There's certain things I can't tell you guys.
I mean, again, the more derisively you talk about human beings like you're not one of them, that makes everybody else who is a human being really like you. I mean, keep doing that for sure.
When describing this shit. Like I informed you guys, I'm the one in charge. Other grown men have to put their pants to listen to the skeleton.
He's in charge.
So when they finally realize that that's the actual agenda, then they're like, damn, this guy was ahead of his time. What the fuck? We didn't believe him. So then they have to actually listen to me. And I'm not going to listen to them. They'll be like, yes, sir, ready. And I'll be like, F off. And just keep walking.
Just fuck
Just
off.
know you're
Don't
not
keep
at
walking.
ease. Just stand there like a soldier for 9 hours until I walk back.
That's right. When the police finally come, he's going to order them around. That's going to end really well for him. That's going to end really well for him when he starts ordering the police around.
That's your damn job, bro. For me to tell you to f off and stand there like a pole. Like a stop sign.
Like he really is well on his way to becoming that homeless guy. You know the homeless guy? He wears like a little hat made out of newspaper, and he's telling people how he's Jesus Christ and he's running for mayor this coming August. And you're like, wait, isn't the elections in November? He's like, shut up, I'm Jesus. I decide when the elections are. And you're like, all right, homeless guy. He is well on his way to being that homeless guy.
You were not at ease. Not as you were. You can stay at attention, bro. Goofy ass. Stay at attention till you fatigue. Till you pass out. You have no idea, morally great thoughts. You have no idea.
You have no idea, guys.
Not only does the government, which is an entity, the government wants its money back, but the human beings have to change their behavior if we are going to survive the new age. Trust me, we are far, far behind. And we, the people, as well as the system, are making mistakes, to say the least. To put it politely, they're making mistakes. To reorganize the system and recorrect the economy would save not just the humans in America, it would most likely save the humans.
Yeah, I trust the homeless guy who begs people for cash apps on YouTube to give me advice about the economy. Definitely. When I think about like who knows more about the economy, I think, well, definitely the homeless man who has absolutely no money and is thousands of dollars in debt.
Everyone. Interesting.
Remember a time when being homeless meant you didn't have any money? Somehow we've graduated a society where the guy who has a cup shaking with some change in it had more money than this guy who has credit cards and is actually in the negative, thousands of dollars. It's a horrible dystopia, guys.
I've become so obsessed. I won't allow them to oppress the humans. Trippy. Definitely, shorty mama. Definitely. I guess so, Inked Up Jesus. Inked Up Jesus, I don't ignore you. I read all your comments, bro. I read everybody's comments. Most everybody is full of stupidity that's not worth responding to.
Alright, well that's what I got recorded from Darson for today. That was actually as long as I needed to show. So, yeah, he's a lunatic, still causing problems. I don't know, he wants the police to arrest him. That's, I don't know. Darson is Darson. He's going to continue being a lunatic for the rest of his life. 5 from Kitty Andra. Natural crazy rambling, or is there more than a dab pen being used? Well, I thought there was more, but I'm being told that it is just naturally crazy rambling. He's just naturally crazy. He likes his dab pens, but otherwise he's pretty much, quote, quote, sober, talking like this. So, that's, it's really only, step one to being, the rambling, crazy lunatic talking about, being the next Jesus and running for president. So, good on him. We'll see his developments over the next few years, and, that'll be fun. But, now, finally, I wanted to show this because, it's really important to me. I do love Kay. I do love Kay's cooking. Up on to from Right Hand General. Thank you for that, General. I appreciate that. 15 more minutes. We do have 15 more minutes. Don't worry. We have Kay. She fucked up buttered toast. She fucked up plain bread and butter pudding. I mean, it's buttered toast and she fucked it up. And I don't even know, how do you... Okay, well, we're gonna watch it because she does. She fucked up buttered toast.
Governor...
Oh my god, the fucking YouTube. I hate you, YouTube. Come on, do it.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be making a bread and butter pudding. Somebody asked me to do it, and well, now I've got a chance to do it.
Somebody asked her to do it, meaning somebody was like, Kay, you fuck up everything you do. Can you make bread and butter without fucking it up? And she goes, well, no, I can't.
On a lot of the videos, it shows, put the oven on, okay. It shows
put the oven on. Somehow bread and butter involves putting the oven on, guys. Putting the oven on. Let's put the oven on for this. Also, I would just like to point out, this is not butter. This is margarine. This is not butter. So, great start.
I'm going to get some out, just get some out. It shows
there you go, white bread.
Cutting the crust off of the bread. Well, I think the crust is the best part of it. So what I'm going to do is, you see my bread?
Don't worry about what this is. You'll find out. This is something else.
Can you see the bread? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to butter these, and then I'm going to cut them diagonally.
Uh-huh.
Because trying to butter them diagonally is just, well, it'll just be a right mess. So, I'm going to butter these, get them all buttered.
That's not butter.
That
is not butter. That is not butter. I mean, I like margarine, but that's not butter. That is just whipped oil. So now it's just oiled bread.
New chopping board. How long before that one gets scratched? And then, yeah, well, that's it. I'm just going to do, and that's all I'm going to do is butter it, and then I'm going to cut it diagonally. And what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see the dish. I've got a dish here.
We got a baking dish. For these slices of bread with butter on them. Can you... If you haven't seen this, can you even imagine where this could possibly... What is she doing? We just buttered some bread? Where's the baking dish? Where could this possibly go? This doesn't make any sense.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in.
Like that?
Like
We're going to stand up the toast slices. We're going to stand them up. For some reason, that seems like the best way to position the toast in this dish for this weird recipe we're making for some reason.
So it's going to be like, well, you'll see when I've finished it. I'm just, well, like I said, pull that bit of crumb away. No crumb bits in it, do I? So,
yeah, well,
all I'm going to do...
God, crumbs in our bread pudding? I mean, if there was crumbs in my bread pudding, I might faint. If there was crumbs in my bread pudding.
all I'm doing is just buttering my bread. I know you might say, oh, you're putting a lot on there. Actually, I take more off than what I put on. It seems like I get a load of out, but I really don't. And cut that, and then the same here. Can you see it? I'm putting it in. You can't actually see the dish, can you? Come here, dish, a bit pro.
It's wild. It's wild that she's treating this like a recipe I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but it doesn't feel like it's even a recipe. It feels like... I don't even know what it feels. It feels... I don't know. I can't... like... I wanted to say, like, something your mom makes you when she's sick, but it feels like more preparation than... I don't know. This is just the weirdest fucking thing.
Well, you can see the bread in the dish anyway.
What is it? What is it? It's not anything. It's the weirdest fucking thing you've ever seen in your life. See, you'd think it was toast. You'd think it was toast, but you're gonna have you're gonna realize it's not in a minute.
Like I said, I'm just gonna get a few more slices out and butter them.
Butter that shit up. Well, margarine that shit up.
And then put them.
Oh, that's so much margarine.
In the dish.
So much margarine.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Put
that one in the dish like that. And I know it says to make your own custard, but I cheated. I went and bought some, what is that? Ambrosia Light. Yeah. Why did I get Light? But Ambrosia Light.
Yeah, all you people who said that was condensed milk, you thought that was condensed milk? No, that's custard. That is custard. There is now custard at play here. That is custard.
See, Ambrosia. I got that custard.
Custard.
I got it. Anyway, let me get on with the bread and I'll show you when I've finished it. This is done. I know you're going to say, oh, you're supposed to have currants and sultanas in. You know I do not like currants or sultanas. Dead fries as far as I'm concerned.
Currants and sultanas. What are sultanas? Someone quickly who's British, tell me what sultanas are. Those sound like a cookie or a cracker, but currants are like fruit. And I feel like if currants are what you add, like it's like making. I can't even think of something. What do you add raisins to? That if you take raisins out, it's not even. It's like blueberry pancakes without blueberry. What do you think the one thing that would actually give it flavor? Sultanas or raisins? Okay, so it's like okay, whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's just terrible.
But yes, I don't like currants or sultanas. It didn't say anything else you can put in with the bread, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. Cut the custard top off. And pour it. Oh, it's so thick.
God, all it's so in. Thick.
All over.
This is
that's
horrible.
what it showed anyway on the video. And I know a lot of people are saying, show me the video. Thing is, I don't just watch one video, and I'm not going to put about 6 different links in just to show you what.
Steve is speechless. Hold on a second. Did she just say she didn't watch one video of this recipe? She watched 6 different videos of this recipe. 6 different people made something that was similar to this, and she came out with, this is how I'm gonna make it. We're gonna butter some bread slices and pour some store-bought custard. This is the average of what I figured out from 6 different videos on making some kind of bread and butter pudding. 6 different videos. Not just one person who hit their head the night before they made the recipe and woke up still bleeding. And they were like, I think this is how you make it. 6 different people. And she goes, this seems right. She's amazing.
I'm doing. I'm showing you from the video exactly how the lady did it. So sometimes it's a man, sometimes it's a lady. So I won't be leaving the link. So it's no good putting it because I won't leave it. Because like I said, I don't watch just one. I watch about 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. And I'm not putting a link in for them. So that's it. That's going into the oven. Oh, it's come out of the oven,
this is what it looks like when it's out of the oven. This is the fully cooked version. That looks delicious. That looks delicious. I'm sure the fact that like half the bread wasn't even in the custard is definitely gonna help out. I feel like if this was a recipe, at the very least, it should be like, I don't know, the bread should be cut up into crouton sizes and then completely mixed with all the custard and actually make like a bread pudding out of it. Not this. This looks like the worst nachos, the whitest nachos that have ever existed. Like 6 generations of white people who lived in Alaska and they hadn't seen a Mexican person since like 1862. And they're like, I'm pretty sure this is how they eat nachos. That's what it feels like to me.
Pinch a bit. That is a very short video, but that's your end product. Oh, I've got a piece.
Yeah.
You went down wrong, go.
Don't let the spice from that bread and butter and custard get your heart rate up, Kay. Take it slow. That it might be too spicy with all that custard and white bread and butter.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Who thought white bread with butter and custard would be palatable? It's just not anything. I mean, it's not disgusting. It's just not anything. It's white bread with butter and custard. But anyways, Kay loved it. She always loves it. That's probably one of her better recipes, honestly. Even though it was stupid, it was probably one of her better recipes. But anyways, I think that's all I got from the Machete Bowl for tonight. Thank you all for coming by. As always, I appreciate it. I will catch you guys at the next one. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
This is the only response video that you are getting. After this, I'm going back to ignoring you. I'm going back to blocking you. I'm going back to not paying attention to you.
Oh, no you don't, Chris. You're not getting away that easy.
Look at me go, like the legendary birthing of Messiah. From the top, blow my shot, like a light bulb made out of all diamonds. BDE pushing all black, smoking violent. Oh my God, oh my mother knows and I can hear hollering straight buttons up my casket is solid. Bitch, I'm on the island, turn the bag into the ass is smiling as I'm burning planets in the ashes. Fucking worth it if you ask me, fuck your status. Oh, bitch, I'm guessing I'm correcting my depression at the end of the bitches trying to fuck me like my name was the weekend. I be that close to motherfucking static bleeding and leaking. I'm never sleeping on it.
Oh, dude. Meeting's over.